Hi Chipsters, welcome to Gameweek 31, and this one is not for the faint-hearted. We've got a blank game week, big teams missing in action, the managers out here doing last-minute calculations like it's a math exam session. This is where the title race really does get real, both in EPL and our eKasi league. One wrong move and you are dropping ranks faster than a team in a relegation battle. So forget safe, forget comfortable. This week is all about survival, smart moves, and a bit of guts. Let's see what went down. Game week 31 recap. Yeah, like this one was not for the weak. Some teams took a break, and then the others, they came out with results that made managers scream at their screens. We've got Liverpool that blew West Ham away in the 5-2 thriller, where goals were like flying, and I think it was every which way. And I mean, that was a statement in a week where big names weren't even playing. And then there was also Fulham that also flexed with the 3-1 win over Sunderland on the road. That's like a kind of an attacking performance that flips green arrows in like minutes, Chipsters. And United quietly also did their thing. I mean, it was a 1-0 away win at Everton. So they grinding it out when others were blank. And then lastly, Aston Villa and Leeds produced a 1-1 draw, which was like a tight fight at a tight fight at the race points. So this week wasn't really about the big names. It was about who showed up and made the most of their 90 minutes. Differentials also stepped up, unexpected scores happened, and suddenly your rank depended on the players you actually started. So let's be honest, if your team still had blank players starting, you were basically playing yourself. Game week 31 didn't reward hype, it rewarded awareness. If you survived, respect. If you didn't, let's regroup. Top fantasy club for game week 31. And Farid said, hold my Fernandez. 109 points. That is a serious week in a blank game week where certain stars were missing left, right, and center. Triple captain Bruno Fernandes then had 39 whacking points. That's why you never sleep on Bruno. He was everywhere this week and showed exactly why captaining him was the play. And then you had Beto with 16 points. In a match where his team attacked freely, he got onto the score sheet and brought bonus points too. That's what we call punching above your price tag. And I'm sure managers that had him for this game week were thoroughly impressed. So ladies and gents, this is Game Week 31's Top Fantasy Club. It didn't just survive, they executed. Now let's talk Team of the Week for Game Week 31. And this one came in strong with 129 points. Up top, Beto leads the line with 16 points. Clinical, effective, and exactly what you needed in a blank game week. Nico Williams with 15 points also stepped up big time, while Bruno Fernandes and King both added 13 points, keeping that midfield and attack tickling very nicely, eh? But here's the twist this week. The defenders said, you are not here to watch. I repeat, you are or we are not here just to watch. Joel and Ponok pulling 11 and 10 points respectively. That backline was matching midfield numbers. This wasn't just a good team, it was a well-balanced machine with goals, clean sheets, and points everywhere in their respective clubs. If your squad looked anything like this, you definitely ate this game week. And just like that, Chipsters, this is where things get personal. The EPL eKasi log table is looking also very disrespectful right now. Top of the table is Last Days of Rome, sitting on 1,742 points, but breathing right behind him is still Teta Ball with 1,738 points. 4 points. That's not a lead. That is like anxiety. Like, what are you guys doing? And then here's how it even gets spicier. All Out 11 said, excuse me, we are not done. They climbed into third spot on 1,710 points, while Breaking Badly Sun, they've been now pushed down back to fourth spot with 1,699. Top four right now. I mean, this is no longer a league, it's a full-on rivalry war. And don't sleep on Lucius Striker in sixth spot with 1,579 points. He's quietly loading, watching all of this drama unfold. And then, lastly, TM Dragons. Guys, we need to talk. What is going on there? Emmanuel? Club manager? Are you there? Hello? Has the subscriber we have dialed is not available? Alright, since we got no response from Emmanuel, perhaps for the tips on Game Week 32, he might or might not help out. Now, let's have a very quick and simple strategy week for Game Week 32. So, fixtures are balanced, but we need to watch out. There's some teams that have a better attacking matchup than others, right? So, if your squad needs fixing, this is a good week to go wild card crazy. But if your bench is strong, I think then the bench boost could pay off very big. And then in regards to transfers, target teams like Arsenal, Liverpool and United. They are looking like the most reliable going forward, and avoid loading up on big clash games like City versus Chelsea. Too unpredictable, I think. But a City fan might think otherwise, of course. Captain, to be safe, go for an attacking player from either Liverpool or United. I know Bruno is out on injury, so don't think Bruno is your captain for this game week. But if you're feeling brave, go then differential and chase points. Formations, I'd stick to 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. Midfielders are where the points are. Unless you trust in your defensive contributions will really gain you more points. And if anything goes, use Emmanuel's betting code, because clearly that's the only thing TM Dragons is getting right now. So Game Week 32 is not about luck, it's about smart moves. And let's see who climbs, guys. It's all about now changing your ranks. Games are coming to close. World Cup is soon. You want to be very aggressive right now. It's not about being loyal to your club. It's all about, do you want to win in your respective logs, as well as the knockout fixtures that are coming through, which I'll discuss in the next episode. But nonetheless, all the best. Good luck, Chipsters. Alright, Chipsters, and that's Game Week 31 wrapped up, and what a week it's been. Points were flying, some of you climbed and others, we won't mention names. And before we go, Man City fans, we're still waiting for that press conference, by the way. Deadlines came and went, emails were ignored, it's giving will respond soon energy. But jokes aside, the title race, both in EPL and our eKasi league, it's heating up. Gaps are tight, pressure is real, and every single point matters now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, and mostly important, guys, comment, speak to me, tell me who you're backing, who's bottling in your respective leagues, and what you want to see next. And to the managers, good luck for Game Week 32. May your captains return, may your differentials cook, and may you never trust a last-minute transfer again. This is the Chipsters, where the game is the game, and the pressure is always on. Sharp fere.